What's poppin' YouTube? BNC Cards and Gaming coming back to you with another one. I'm Brice.
I'm Chuck.
And we're back for, I guess, part 2 of our mock drafts, but this time is my mock drafts. If you haven't checked it out already, checks should be up on whatever day this does go up. And go check his out. We're going to hop into mine. I will put a disclaimer in here. I had done most of this prior to the Ravens trade, and when I found out info on Justin Fields. So if you think Fields won't be as high as he does go, or you think that the Ravens picks aren't accurate, yada yada yada, or some of these other picks, do take that into consideration. That being said, let's just get right into this. So with the first pick in the draft, as everyone else is going, I'm going Trevor Lawrence with my first pick. Here, let me guys adjust that so you guys can see the Jags pick. There you guys go. Trevor Lawrence to Jacksonville with a second overall pick. Second round. We don't do that stuff. Second overall pick. Of course, probably like most other people, Zach Wilson from BYU is headed to New York. With the third pick, despite how much I hate it, Justin Fields, welcome to San Francisco. We did one. What would we say? Like about a month ago, we did one where this was when the 49ers were still down at. A lot. It's where the Eagles pick, I think. So like 13 or something like that. And I want a cornerback. I
picked a corner.
Chuck did pick a corner if you guys didn't see it, but since we moved up, it was clear to me that the 49ers were more than likely going quarterback. Oh well. Let's just move on though. With the fourth pick, the Falcons, just like Chuck did, Trey Lance, welcome to Atlanta. Now this is where things get a little interesting. Chuck, I think, had Jamar Chase pairing back up with Joe Burrow.
It sounds like a smart idea.
But I am protecting Joe Burrow with Penei Sewell.
Video. Why?
You need to protect your future quarterback, your franchise guy. Yes, they do need receivers. Need a receiver because they did lose AJ Green. But if you can't protect your quarterback, you can't throw. You can't throw to your receivers.
Like you're gonna have a quarterback.
Or you're not gonna have a quarterback. Like you guys had missed out. I don't know exactly what week Burrow got injured, but you guys didn't have protection. So there's protection for you guys. With the 6th pick, Miami is taking Chuck's pick, Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase is gonna go play with Tua Tagovailoa and whoever else they have down in there in Miami. Detroit, I forget who Chuck had. I think Chuck had Jalen Waddle as well. Did you have Jalen? As so do I. I have Jalen Waddle. Chuck is leaving me, and I'm upset.
I need to go to the bathroom.
You need to go to the bathroom. Bring me my Red Bull.
Okay.
It's in the freezer. He doesn't really need to be here anyways. I'm doing all the talking. With the 8th pick in this year's mock draft, the Carolina Panthers are going to get some help offensive-wise. They're getting Kyle Pitts. I know their quarterback situation is still unclear with Sam Darnold and Teddy Bridgewater. I know I heard Teddy Bridgewater got a request, or he can go and request, or he can go look for a trade. That's what I'm trying to get to. But I still think you need to get offensive weapons for that team. So Kyle Pitts is headed to Carolina. Denver is going with Micah Parsons. I still believe in Drew Lock in Denver, and their defense isn't what they used to be, so they're getting Micah Parsons. And this is the pick I want the Niners to have, but of course, it's not going to happen. But Patrick Surtain is headed to Dallas. That one hurts. That'll be 2 years in a row where my player that I technically wanted is going to get taken by the Dallas Cowboys. Last year, I wanted the 49ers to take The corner. Who was the corner from last year? Diggs. Stephon's brother. Trayvon. I wanted them to take Trayvon with their second first-round draft pick. Did not happen. We did get a receiver, just not the one I wanted, but that's a different story. All right. We got the New York Giants now. The New York Giants, I'm taking Rashawn Slater from Northwestern. All right. Philly. You guys have missed on your wide receivers these past couple of years. Last year, you missed out on Justin Jefferson. You took... Oh, crap. I'm trying to remember. It was that one. Jalen Reagor. You took Jalen Reagor instead of Justin Jefferson. Screwed up there. I don't think you guys missed this time. You guys get... Ready, check? Devontae Smith. Heisman winner. Headed to Philly. That is cold. All right. So, I'm going to check a little recap so he can hear. Where was the last pick here? The Lions, right? Lions pick. So, Carolina, I went with Kyle Pitts. Denver, Micah Parsons. Cowboys, Patrick Surtain. Giants, Rashawn Slater. Philly, Devontae Smith. All right. With the Chargers pick, I had to figure out who I was picking. The Chargers are going to add some defensive help in Caleb Farley. I think Czech had Caleb Farley pretty far down in his mock. I can't remember all that well, but anyway, Minnesota is going to help their offensive line with Elijah Vera Tucker. Patriots, this one, I'm not going to lie. I was shocked that Czech picked the same pick that I had. Because knowing me, I thought Czech would be like, oh, they have Cam Newton. Let's get something else. But he thought of me too. Thought about it that I don't think Cam's probably the right, or is the piece for the rest of the time. Mac Jones headed to New England. Almost wanted to move Mac Jones down a little farther because I had other teams that were needing a quarterback, and I just didn't think any of the other quarterbacks went yet. So, yes. Let me adjust the picks real quick, so that way we can view... There we go, Arizona. Alright, so with Arizona's pick, I believe I'm going with... I don't remember who Czech had, but I'm going J.C. Horn. Arizona. J.C. Horn, headed to Arizona.
I heard Greg.
Greg Newsome?
You should Horn on the Cowboys.
I just spilled all over me. Alright. Doing a lot of talking. I need a little sip. Alright, Vegas. I don't know what's going on with Vegas, guys. I'm not going to lie. I feel like they need a lot more help than what their team shows. Because, like, truthfully, I don't think, as much as I like Derek Carr, I don't think he's the answer. Your receiving core is okay. Defense has always been an issue. But also, if you do guys want Derek Carr, you need to protect him. And if that's where you guys are going, that's what my thought process was. I'm going Christian Darrisaw. At least protect your quarterback a little better. You guys can address that defense in the second, third, whatever it may be. This one was a little like, I kind of forgot that this player was even available. So it may necessarily be the best pick for the Dolphins. But I'm going with Kwity Paye out of Michigan. They do need defensive line. Might as well give them some help on the edge. Here's where things kind of became an issue. The football team. So, earlier this week, I was at my house, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get my mock draft done, so that way, when me and Czech get together, all he has to do is fills his out, and then we can record. Well, I hit the football team, and literally, in my opinion, when I looked at their positions of need, offensive line, I didn't see any other really offensive line that I thought could go this high. Same with tight end, quarterback. I don't know why it says special teams on there when you don't even get an option. So what I ultimately came to is I decided to go linebacker. don't necessarily think that they will, but we're going with Jeremiah Osua Karamora. But the guy from Notre Dame. It was just kind of like a throw pick. Yeah, I just kind of had to throw something in there. This, I'll probably, not going to lie, guys, this one's probably going to be completely incorrect, but I think it is a Chicago Bears pick. They haven't done really well, in my opinion, the last couple years. I mean, you went with Mitchell Trubisky. I'm trying to remember some other picks you guys had that were kind of questionable. Who was last year's pick? Huh?
Wasn't it some Robinson? I don't know.
No. He's always been there. Allen Robinson's always been there. I'll have to look back, but I just don't think they're going to pick the best available.
They're not the best at this.
But they do need receiver help if... who did they say there was going to be the strong core? Oh, Andy Dalton. They're taking RASHOD Bateman with their pick. That's the Bears pick. We might be picking on the Bears a little bit, but you know what?
Yeah, Bears.
It's the Bears. They haven't hit. I mean, you had chances to get Deshaun Watson, Patrick Mahomes, and you guys traded. Not only did you trade up for the 1-up spot, you gave up a big chunk to move up just one spot to the Niners. Niners still got their guy that they were going to take at 2 anyway, so you didn't even have to trade up to get Mitchell Trubisky. You literally could have just sat there at 3 and got Mitch. But no, you traded your pick to us, plus I think a second rounder, to get a guy that you could have literally have got if you would have just stayed put. Shame on you.
And there's no point of him.
Literally. So with the Colts pick, they just lost their tackle to retirement, I think, Costanzo. So Teven Jenkins, welcome to Indianapolis. The Tennessee Titans, they're going with edge as well, but I envision him more playing like an outside linebacker. We're going with Jason Owe. Owe? I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. From Penn State.
The Bears chose Cole Kmet last year.
Cole Kmet. Yeah, again, tight end that has yet to produce. I don't think them well. The Jets. Czech had this guy go to, I believe he said Arizona. But we're going Greg Newsome the second. From Northwestern.
For the Jets?
Yeah.
I had Tommy.
Yeah, Czech had Tommy from Notre Dame. Like I said, guys want to see Czech's picks, just go check out the video that's up before this one.
I never said he was good.
So with the Steelers pick, both me and Czech went running back, but not the right running back. I'm going with Najee Harris over Travis Etienne. I think Najee Harris is going to be like Derrick Henry and just mow down. And I feel like he fits the Steeler, like...
Colors.
Not colors, but like attitude, like just beat down, like they're mean.
Not Juju, he just dances on logos.
Alright, Jacksonville. This is more of a me pick, I would say. So... just a little backstory. When I first got Madden, I decided to do a Jacksonville Jaguars franchise rebuild thing. I'm in like year 4 now, I think, or something. But with my draft pick, guess what? The Jets actually managed to screw it in my draft. Because I did, I don't know if I started where the season started, but they still managed to blow their chance at the number 1 pick, and I ended up getting it. So I did take Trevor Lawrence to Jacksonville, like in real life. And I also took this guy. I took Pat Freiermuth. And you know what? You need to give Trevor Lawrence some weapons. So, there you go. You got a nice tight end. Headed Jacksonville with Trevor Lawrence. The Cleveland Browns. They just got Jadeveon Clowney. I don't think they need D-line help. But you know what? I'm going to help boost that back part of the defense in Zaven Collins from Tulsa. All right, now I just got to flip my notebook over, guys. So let me just... Here. All right. The Ravens. Not going to lie. Kind of forgot that this guy was another player that I just completely forgot about. I was trying to finish mine up while Czech was waiting for me. And this might be a little bit of a stretch, but I think he has potential to be a late first-round draft pick. And that is Greg Rousseau from Miami. I think he could sneak into the first-round draft. And this is at pick 27, so literally like right there, guys. Greg Rousseau. Alright, Saints. Initially, in our first draft, I think I had ZAVEN Collins going to them when me and Chick just did, kind of for fun. Can't do that anymore because trades happen and other positions.
I wonder what mine looks like now.
Yeah, I wish we would have kept ours. We kind of crumbled it up and threw it away.
They're behind the whiteboard.
You stuck them behind the whiteboard?
Yeah, I guess I tried to put them somewhere, but then they...
Alright, Chick's going to go check our old ones out, but I'm going to continue. With the Saints, I mean, you need things. They need things. They don't have Drew Brees anymore, so they could go quarterback because I don't think Jameis Winston is the answer. They go corner, like you said, corner, wide receiver, help Michael Thomas out. You go defensive line, linebacker, yada yada. Huh?
I have mine, but not yours.
Yeah, I think I threw mine away. But with the Saints pick, we're going Christian Barmore. I just think, you know, they tend to do that. They tend to like to bolster that defensive lineup with some picks. So we're going with that. With the Packers pick, they can't do this again like they did last year. Yes, you know, Rodgers had himself one heck of a year, but you need to give him another weapon besides Devontae Adams. And we're going with Kadarius Toney from Florida. You guys can't just keep relying on Devontae Adams. I mean, he got some decent receivers, but you need another target. So, Kadarius Toney. Buffalo. Initially, I had Najee Harris in our first one. I do recall that one. But since Najee is off, and I think, you know, the Bills need to have a running back that can be a threat, also in the passing game, I'm going with Travis Etienne to the Buffalo Bills. With the Ravens' second pick that was Kansas City's, this was... A lot of these picks were just kind of just like a throw me picks. Like, I just didn't know who to do. I just took the best available according to NFL.com, and that is Landon Dickerson. I don't know if they necessarily need a center, but maybe they can move him to somewhere else in the offensive line. They just trade their offensive tackle away. So we'll see what that happens. And then with the final pick, the Buccaneers are going to help their defense even more with JAYLEN Phillips out of Miami, right? Yeah, out of Miami. JAYLEN Phillips. So, ow, my bum, that hurts. I'm sitting on a bar stool and it hurts like no other. It's all wood. So, that being said, guys, those are my picks for this year's first round draft pick. We will not be watching it live, but we will watch it over the weekend. Hopefully the recording works. I hope it does. I hope we don't come back on Friday and I was like, I don't know what happened.
She doesn't even do it.
Yeah, well, she doesn't even do it. Yeah, I don't. Well, she said she had it programmed already, but we have to watch it in their room. Can't watch it on the big screen. So we're gonna try our best not to get spoiled. But with that being said, thank you guys for tuning into my mock draft. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you do get notified when our videos do go out. Check out our Instagram. And with that being said, peace out.
See ya.